Sherry Gibson coming to you with a video on how to be a manager and why it is so amazing to step up to manager, and just a little bit of information on how you can get there and what you need to do and rewards along the way. So watch along with me. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments below when I post this video and ask away, and I can't wait for you all to step up to manager. So let's go through the slides here together. So this is what we're going to kind of break down and talk about today. We're going to talk about the first order offers, recruiting offers, swimmers club, confident start program, samples, selling, and managers growth program. So the first question I always ask anybody that is newly joined to our team is if they have submitted their first order offer. I guess I should have changed that there to first order offer, and if they know how to do that. And there are some videos that are going to be updated and posted to share with your team members on how to do that as well, because that is so important to get your first order in and take advantage of that order, first order offer, because they're so sweet and usually like an exclusive thing that you can only get that way. So that would be kind of where to start with new people when you are joining, or if you're working towards manager and you're adding new recruits, always making sure they know how to do that. So here's kind of a breakdown of how the first order offers work. I've had a lot of questions about how these work, and it's just some good information to share with your new recruits. And as a manager and above, you are considered a leader, so you need to be able to share the information with your teams on how things work. And if you don't know, you can't share. So it's important to know about these things as well. So the first order offer is basically when you open a Tupperware account, so you can get the virtual membership for $20 or the deluxe bundle for $149. And when your new recruit adds their first order of $50 retail value in their account, it works out to about $37.50 with their 25% off discount to qualify. Once you submit that, it automatically shows that you have earned this offer. Now, this offer does not load immediately in your account under your offers. This offer typically loads the following month because this is a month-long offer to earn. So it's all of September to earn, which means it will load in October. You can always check the, I can't think of the name of that off the top of my head where you check. I'll get back to you on that. Sorry about that. Product alert list. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. You can check there for when it will be to redeem. That always comes out in our My Weeks emails, which are very important to read every Thursday. You get updates of what's happening, information to share, information to know, and information about when these things like this will load in the product alert list. Okay. So they have to go in and submit their first order in the month they joined by the end of the Tupperware sales month, okay? So if they joined in September, the September sales month ends next week on the 29th at midnight Eastern, okay? So it has to be submitted for then, and if it's not, they will not get their first order reward, okay? So if they submit their first order in October, they have missed out on the first order offer, okay? So they have to submit in the month they joined by the end of that Tupperware sales month, okay? Everything always ends at midnight Eastern time, so make sure you get the world clock on your phone as an app, so you can kind of figure out the time changes, and time change will be coming here again soon, so you'll have to know the new time. So that is important, okay? And I always like to get new people to submit to get this because it's a sweet offer, but it's also a way for them to get logged into Gen Con, figure out how to submit, and then that sale helps you grow towards manager for that month as well, because that counts as your team sales, okay? We'll talk more about that in a minute. Recruiting offer. This is also another big thing that is super awesome that Tupperware does for us. It changes monthly, and so does the welcome offer, the first order offer. Those change monthly, so always be up to speed on what those are and how to redeem them. So when you're adding a new team member to your team, you are showing growth for long-term success, okay? So when you recruit, you're getting rewarded in long-term growth with your team, but also Tupperware is rewarding you for that as well. So currently for this month, It is the hand-in-hand reward from the new exclusive line that's going to be coming out called Tupperware Home. This is an electric diffuser and 2 essential oils as well. And you get that for $25 when your new recruits submits their first order in the sales month, okay? So keeping track of the dates and when they're doing it is very important. There's ways to look at your reports and your team under you for who has submitted and who hasn't yet submitted, okay? So they get rewarded with the first order offer, which is currently the microfiber cloths, and you get rewarded for that too. So it's like a double bam for both of us, which is awesome, okay? So this changes monthly as well. I am super stoked to get this. Like, it can't load soon enough for me to get that. Okay, I clicked by accident, but here we go. So the other awesome thing is, and this isn't always this amazing for stepping up to manager, they change it, or sometimes it can vary on what it is for stepping up to manager from Tupperware as an offer. And this month alone, stepping up to manager or stepping up your title in a month, you're getting a chef series for $40. So this is one of my favorite pans. It's the 3-liter saute pan, and it's got the glass cover, or the curling rock lid, is what I call it. You're never going to look at that different now that I've said that. But it is not just because I love Tupperware, not just because I sell Tupperware, but truly the best pots and pans we have ever owned. We actually put our Lagostina set in a box in the garage and don't know what to do with it because we hated it, and we truly love the Chef Series pans. And I don't think I have paid for a single Chef Series. I have always earned them for free or through an offer like this. So $40 for this pan is amazing. They are so easy to clean, so easy to cook with, don't need any kind of oils, butters, none of that stuff. Like, you can cook scrambled eggs in them, guys, and it washes so easy. Like, we didn't have good pans in our camping this summer, and we had to scrub after we cooked scrambled eggs, and it sucked cooking in these crappy frying pans. So Doug's like, we need these in the camper, and I'm like, agreed. So that's how awesome they are. And all you have to do is work towards manager this month and step up by the end of the month, which is on the 29th. And this is going to load as an offer for you. So this is kind of where the journey to manager begins. And Tupperware truly rewards managers and above for working their business. And I love that. Okay. This is another thing that is important for you and important for a newbie as well. This is the Confidence Start program. It starts in the first 60 days from when your first order is placed, okay? So you get 60 days to earn all of this goodness for free, okay? Now, you don't get each thing in each category. You get to choose, and I love that they give choices here. Some of the choices are hard because you want both, and they're both amazing, but there's other ways that you can also earn it for free as well, and other challenges. So pick your favorite and work towards earning the other one for free as well. But like a free iPad or the Chef Series pots and pans for free at the end of this is incredible. They have changed a couple since when I went through the Confidence Start program, and I am jealous of some of the choices here. So they definitely revamp it based on what is needs, and you have 13 weeks. So 13 weeks from your first order to get all of this for free, and it will load again as an offer in your account, and you will have to click to add that to an order and place it. And I'm going to do another video for that because lots of people have had some questions about that. So I'm going to make sure I have an updated video of how to redeem offers as well. Some of mine are going to load tomorrow, and then I will get a video done on how to do for that, okay? But when it's free, guys, it's always for me. This is a sweet way to start your stockpile of Tupperware that you can share why you love all these amazing products from Tupperware. Okay, samples. This is something also important as a manager that you always want to share with your customers or with new recruits, knowing that samples are something that they get with their Tupperware membership. So whether they buy the deluxe bundle or the virtual, you get the samples for the first 4 months of your membership, okay? Now, if you want to keep that sample pricing, which is up to 70% off Tupperware, which is incredible prices, All you need is $600 in a rolling 4 months period, okay? So every 4 months, you need $600 in sales. It doesn't matter if you have one party in month 2, you're good for another 4 months. Or if you submit personal sales, it's totally up to you on how you do that. But basically, think of it as like $200 a month. Not even, sorry, less than $200 a month. My bad on poor math right there. But super easy to do, right? So $150 a month. So if you're submitting $150 a month in sales, you're going to always have access to samples. Now, this is something you can get back if you don't submit for a little while and you're inactive. You can submit $600 in sales and get this back. Okay, so if your status or if you have someone on your team that says inactive, they can reactivate their account by just submitting $100 in sales, which is basically one party, and they're back to getting samples and recruiting and all the exclusive offers as well. Okay, so there will be more information about that. That's kind of another training on its own. But samples. Okay, selling. This is kind of where you all are at right now, and I will be adding in a little bit of a smaller version of what I do in a Facebook party and how I make them successful. And that is truly where you are going to grow your business, and stepping up to manager is truly by partying. If you're not partying and recruiting, then you're not going to be getting up to manager like that's where you want to be. So partying. I can't enforce that enough. Always dating parties, always booking parties, always talking parties, never stop talking about parties. So with a membership, people always have the choice of whether they want to sell or not. There's no pressure, no commitments, no crazy anything to join. And I think that's really what I loved about when I first joined Tupperware, is that I didn't have the pressure. I didn't have any kind of crazy commitments within the first 3 months, or I was booted out kind of thing. It was really, you know what? I saw the success of people in top of the line, and I was like, oh man, how do I get there? What do I need to do? There was never anybody that, pushed me into selling, or I had a certain time frame to sell or make so much, or you essentially lose your membership. That's what I love about Tupperware, is there's truly no commitment. Okay, so when you're selling, you make 25% commission on every order. It helps you achieve your confident start levels. You earn money kind of as like a side gig. You earn free Tupperware. You can earn free trips. You can earn free vehicles. There are so many opportunities once you say yes and you open up your membership, and the pay really begins at manager. Okay, so selling. Here's kind of a little bit breakdown on how you can work to sell and how you kind of get paid, as I've had a couple of questions about how do we get paid? I'm not getting my commission. What does that look like, or how do I get it? So here's a little breakdown on how you get paid from Tupperware. So when you choose to sell, you are getting paid a 25% commission on any order or any purchase from you. So let's say Susie messages me and says, hey, I have a $100 order. Can you submit this for me? I want to order from you, or through a party, or whatever Susie's doing. When she pays me, so I tell her, okay, here's your total. And it was a $100 order plus taxes and shipping. I'm making $25 off of that $100 order right away, because Susie paid me through e-transfer. Okay. And then at the end, when I submit the order, I am going to pay less that 25%. So Tupperware will automatically, not automatically, when you're doing it under a party, it will show the retail value plus taxes plus shipping. That is what Susie's going to pay me. When I submit that order, it's going to less the 25% that on the balance of what's owing. Okay, so it's taking the 25% off at the end of those party orders for me. So everybody that's paid me, I've made my commission that way. Okay. Kind of confusing. If you ever enter an order for someone, which you shouldn't, under place order, so you go into your home screen on GenCon and you hit place order and you enter an order for them, and let's say they're ordering, I don't know, the Fridge Smarts set, and you place that order, it's going to come up in your price. Okay, so it's going to come up less the 25% off, which means if you charge the person that amount, you made nothing. Okay, you're charging them your discount, which we are not to do. Okay, so you don't want to enter someone's order in there for them. You want to enter it under a party, and you can just keep that open. Okay, you can just keep it open and enter it in there and then submit it. Or the other way to do it is to enter it in your website, and you are paid 25% commission from your website through Pay Quicker that Tupperware will pay you on, okay? So I am going to do some more videos on all of this slide here on selling and how to get paid with your commission. I feel like it's easier to show you back in Gen Con on what that looks like than for me to just share it here. So stay tuned for that coming as well. And how do you grow your income? Well, partying and recruiting. And that is truly how you go, and stepping up to manager is your first step to growing your paycheck. So you kind of start at manager, step up to star manager, executive manager, and then director and above and beyond. So stay tuned for a little short video on how to do entering when you enter like a personal sale, when you're using credit cards, and website orders. That will be a video on its own. Another way that you're making money with Tupperware is through personal sales volume bonus. So this is what you are getting paid monthly to you, and this is for just personal sales. So for example, if you have $1,800 in personal sales, that's about 3 standard parties, you're getting a personal sales volume bonus of $50. And it goes up after that for your personal sales, okay? So Tupperware is rewarding you for that on your personal sales volume bonus, okay? And that's paid to you monthly through Pay Quicker as well. So just a little bonus that you're getting for partying, and that can be on top of your manager commission and more, which is definitely a bigger paycheck for you, which is awesome. So I really, really like this from Tupperware. Okay. This is probably one of my favorite things about being a manager. This is our new manager growth program. They have revamped it and it is fabulous. And this is truly how I stocked up in my Ultra Pro gear, you guys, is from this program alone. So this is your rewards for being consistent when you step up to manager. So here it is. It is a 3-month program. When you are consistent for the first 3 months of being manager, you are getting rewarded from Tupperware. So here's kind of a breakdown. Okay, so it doesn't start the month you step up to manager, it is the following month. So let's say you step up to manager in September, your manager growth program is going to start for October, your first month of being a manager. And in your first month of being manager, you're gonna get $100 bonus. Like, that's just huge alone to get $100 bonus. You can, all of us could use an extra $100 working towards the holidays, and all of that fun jazz coming up here, moving into the holiday season. Okay. In month 2, you need to add 1 or more recruits, have team sales. So when it says unit sales, that's team sales, $3,600 minimum. And you got to complete the training tasks. The training tasks and stuff can be through Tupperware Now. There's videos in there, or trainings through Top of the Line. If you don't know how to find those or where they are or what they are, fire me a message and I would love to help you pick a training that would be good for you. And then in month 2, you're earning my favorite Ultra Pro pan. This is the lasagna pan. I have, I think, 2 or 3 in my cupboard. One is usually in the cupboard and one is in the freezer. One's in the freezer right now with the lasagna. So we have it frozen, take it out, put it in the oven, and supper will be ready one day. And it comes with this exclusive handy scraper too, for cleaning and cutting. And that is something you can only get in the manager growth program. So this is something that I don't have, but I really want, but there's no way for me to get it because I've already went through my manager growth program. So that is exclusive for the manager growth program. Month 3 is add 1 or more recruit, go up in your sales a little bit. So they want to see that growth, $4,200 in unit sales. Complete the training task, and you're going to get the smart multi-cooker with the spoon guy here, which this is my fave for cooking rice and vegetables. Super sweet. But here's where it's all at, you guys. Right here at the end, you're going to get an iPad when you achieve all 3 months. So when you're consistent, and that's what Tupperware always is rewarding us for, is being consistent. They're truly going to reward you. So the last consistency challenge that I earned, and I know some of you did as well, we got one of the new pans from the new pot and pan line. I can't think of the name off the top of my head right now. Sorry, guys. But when you're consistent, that's when you get rewarded. So if you choose the chef series, pots and pans set in the manager growth program, in the Confident Start program. So choose the Chef Series pans in the Confident Start program, because then you can step up to manager and then earn the iPad. So you can kind of like double dip on the rewards and get both of the ones you wanted, which I love. Okay, so $100 bonus, free iPad. I am all over that like white and rice for just amazing rewards like that. And not only with each of these months are Tupperware rewarding you, your paycheck is growing as well. As a manager, you're earning 3% on commission on your team sales, okay? So if you're the first month, as manager, you need to have $3,000 in team sales, always, to stay manager. I'm just gonna do the calculations. I can't, my phone's not working. So but break that down. 3% commission on 3,000, 3% commission on 3,600, 3% commission on $4,200 in sales, plus your Vanguard bonuses. You're getting a decent paycheck from Tupperware monthly that is easily going to help you and your family out. I know back when I was a manager, making that extra $400 to $500 a month as manager and beyond truly, truly helped us pay some bills, put some money into savings, save for some trips. It made a big difference in our pockets. So I would love to help you guys get there as well. And each and every one of you deserve that as well. Okay, so the big question is where to go from here. Where do you want to be? Ask yourself if what you're doing today is getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow. So kind of some things to make sure that you're doing as you're working up your way to be a manager is you want to be sure that you are in your director's Facebook page and top of the line. I know top of the line can be overwhelming with the amount of posts and notifications that come from there, but they're so important. And if it wasn't for me seeing in top of the line everything you can earn, do, see, course challenges, all of the amazing stuff that happens at the top of the line, I probably wouldn't be where I am. My success is truly back to top of the line. So make sure you're in that group. You can turn off your notifications. You can check what you wish in there, but it's so important to be in that group. The other important thing that I can't stress enough is to explore the albums in both groups. So in the Just Tup It Up group, which you should all be in, or if you're under one of our other directors, then you won't be in Just Tup It Up if you've graduated out. But what is important is to check your albums that your director has for you, because there's challenges in there. There is exclusive stuff for just your base teams. There is, training and tips and videos and all kinds of things in their current offers. So many amazing things that are important to kickstart for you, and as well for things that your new recruits and new team members as you're building up towards manager might have questions about. So challenges are always in there for me. So make sure you're checking the albums. The top of the line albums are huge. There is a lot of them. So you're going to have to use the quick links to get to them as well. Okay, so see if you can figure that out. And there's things posted under announcements for quick links as well in top of the line. The other thing is make sure you watch the videos on how to place an order, how to redeem your coupons or your offers, and be sure your new team members know too. So look for those videos. I have them saved under a training. Album in Just Tup It Up. And there's also so many videos in Top of the Line and in our leadership group. Once you promote to manager, you get to join our exclusive leadership group. There are so many more training opportunities in there for you as well. Okay. Always make sure that you friend request your director, and your new team members do as well. When a new team member is added to us, I try to, sometimes it's hard to keep up with, I try to reach out to them right away and welcome to our team and friend them so that they kind of know who I am. But if I haven't done that, please message me and say, hey, I added such and such today or yesterday, just letting you know so that you can find her. So letting me know and reminding me helps me as well when we have the large organization that we do, that I can't always keep up with those. So I would appreciate your support with that. And last but not least here, you guys, don't be afraid to ask questions. We all start where you are. We all start somewhere. And we're all here to help and grow and learn together. So if you have a question, fire me a message. But I do suggest the most important thing you can do before you fire me a message or your director is search it in Just Tup It Up or Top of the Line, because if you have that question, chances are someone else has already asked it as well. So search your question, click the little magnifying glass in Just Tup It Up or in Top of the Line, search it, and your answer could already be answered before you. My inbox fills up fast daily. Sometimes I don't get back to messages until the next day because it's overwhelming to have as many messages as I do coming in a day. And that's totally okay. That means growth, which is awesome. But keep that in mind. If you need help with something or closing a party right then or something, I may not get back to you right away. So always search in top of the line first. Okay. This is kind of the biggest question before we get to the end is how do I step up to manager? What do I need to do? Well, the most important thing that you need to be doing is booking and dating parties, okay? That is going to get you to manager. So when you're asking people to help you out and have a party with you, that is truly where it starts to become manager. If you're looking for some party training, that is to come. But partying is truly the answer. Rita, recruiting is the answer, is your friend. So Rita stands for recruiting is the answer. Partying with Rita is like your best friend. Okay, so kind of keep that silly saying in mind. But what you need to have is you need to have $600 in personal sales, $3,000 in team sales, 3 personal recruits. Okay, so you're looking at that going, oh my God, that 3,000 is huge. That's so many. That's a lot. When you break it down, you guys, it's really not that bad. Now, $600 is an average party, okay? So $600 is an average party. You break that $3,000 down with an average party of $600, you need 5 parties a month, okay? That's like 1 party a week, okay? That is actually super doable. Now, my biggest tip to get those parties is to front load. There's going to be more training coming up on front loading and what that means, but that basically is dating the majority chunk of your parties at the beginning of the month. I can't stress that enough of how important front loading is so that you can achieve your goals earlier in the month, which gives you some leeway in the end of the month. Then closer to the month end, you are already planning for the next month, okay? So you're always kind of ahead of the game. So front loading, I can't stress enough how important that is, okay? So you also need to have 3 personal recruits. Those are recruits from you personally. And I always say no mouse, no spouse, no one living in your house, okay? It's not going to help grow your business if you recruit your spouse. It's not going to help your business if you're recruiting your cat. Now, the reason I say this, you're laughing, but it's because it's happened, okay? Don't be that person. Don't be that person. So making sure, like, you know what, recruit your mom, recruit your auntie, recruit your sister, right? They all can benefit from shopping Tupperware at a discount for a year, throw them a launch party, a welcome party, all that kind of stuff. That is more things we're going to talk about in another training as well, about welcome parties and how to do those as well, okay? So easy peasy, you guys. It sounds bigger than what it is. It is so achievable, and that's really what I love about Tupperware and their compensation plans, their growth, is that their step-ups are achievable for everyone and anyone. I have been in probably 10 home-based businesses in the past, and that is why I always quit, or I could say the bad word of gave up, and I don't like saying that or admitting that, but because it wasn't achievable, or it was so hard to achieve that wasn't realistic, and it wasn't realistic in an average person's lifestyle. With Tupperware, it's so realistic and it's so possible for anyone to get anywhere in Tupperware. It takes commitment, it takes dedication, and it takes the work, and you too can be there, okay? So once you're manager, you enter the manager growth program and you get that pay raise of 3% commission on team sales. You get exclusive access to our top of the line leadership group and our Just Tup It Up leadership chat. Both have exclusive challenges, training, and more. And our leadership chat is seriously my funnest chat. There is so many fun things that go on in there. And it really allows us to connect with our team and grow with our team. And great friendships are always developed in that leadership chat. And that's what I really, really love about our team. So those are some secrets that you get to join in on once you step up to manager. And I feel like that is my last slide. It's not clicking next, so I thought I had one more, but I do not. So this is how you step up to manager. I know that was a lot of information coming to you, but what I can say is start now and go for it, right? What do you have to lose? Nothing. You only have so much to gain. And There are so many resources and people here helping you and cheering you on. And I can't wait to add you guys to our leadership chat and groups as well, and welcome and celebrate you for stepping up to manager. If you ever have any questions, let me know and we can chat about them. So thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for more training videos to come.